here with Stacey Aldrich, who's the Hawaii State Librarian. Thank you for joining us, and thank you, Stacey, for taking the time to speak with us in your beautiful location here.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. We welcome you to this lovely location.
Please share with us, at this time where technology is just the world and the focus, libraries.
Absolutely. Libraries aren't just about books, they're about connecting people. If you think about a book as a form of technology, it is a technology that helps people transmit ideas. Libraries have always been about connecting people to ideas and our stories. And today we just have different ways that we access those stories. They're not just in paper, but they're also digital. And for libraries, we still have paper. People still love paper. We're still circulating millions of items every year. But there's also the digital world, and so we have access to digital kinds of information, including basic access to those resources. Some people don't have internet connectivity at home, so the library is the place that they can connect to all those resources.
And you've been a state librarian in California and Pennsylvania and here. I mean, you've chosen this as your career. I love libraries as an educator. I just wonder, who are the people that come and visit? And it's not that hard to get a library card.
No,
so.
It's very easy to get a library card. Anybody can get a library card, including visitors can come and get a library card. We have all kinds of people coming into libraries every day. We have families who are bringing in their kids to come to story times to get them ready for school. We have school kids coming in to do homework after school. We have people coming in to learn about taxes. We have programs and services. So it's from keiki to kapuna. People are coming in and using our libraries across the state. 50 branches, by the way.
Wow, and you said a little bit earlier in our pre-interview conversation that libraries are a place to start.
They are a place to start.
What does that mean?
So if you're not sure where to begin, it's really easy to do a Google search and get millions and millions and millions of hits and try to figure out how to do something. But when you come to the library, there are people here who can help you and the resources to figure out how do I begin to look for a job? How do I change a career? How do I help my kid get ready for school? How do I do homework? How do I do research? How do I fix my car? I have a 1957 Chevy and I want to fix my car. Can you help me find the plan so I can work on my car? From anything that you're looking for, the library is a place to start because we can help you get started.
There's so many people who have difficulty reading, or maybe their reading level is not as high as it should be when they were in school. Libraries can be intimidating, but you've made this place very warm and welcoming. What's the secret?
The people. Actually, it's the people. We have wonderful staff who work every day to try to be welcoming and to try to make spaces where people feel like they're welcomed. And again, it's all about the connections, and I think about libraries, and you were saying earlier about books, and we're a place to start, but we're really about human connections.
This library in particular has really grown to the times. I mean, I remember with the Dewey Decimal System going into school, and then it was all digital, but there's something very special about making that transition.
There is. It's actually a more complex world. I think that's why we need libraries too, because there's so many different ways you can find information. Sometimes just figuring out how to do it, having a library or a librarian help you figure that out is really important. And so we still have Dewey, so we still catalog our books with Dewey, but we also have all these amazing resources that are available through the internet.
I love to walk in a library and have somebody else know where something is.
Sure.
Because I feel really kind of incompetent sometimes. I don't remember the numbers, and I don't remember where the sections are.
We're actually working to improve that. In my first year, I visited all 50 branches with some staff and looking at our spaces and trying to figure out how do we make them easier for people to use. And I know that's a challenge walking in some days because there's all this signage and how do I find something? So we have people who can help you do that. But we also want to make it so that you can do that on your own and feel good about it.
Well, it's a very comfortable, beautiful, wonderful place to be, and I really appreciate you being here in that lead.
Oh,
thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Lila Berg. We've been chatting with Stacey Aldrich, Hawaii State Librarian, and you're watching Island Focus.